Hello, welcome to my tutorial series, Object-Oriented Programming for Mobile Website Development. Okay, continue from where we left off, back in the code. Now, I thought I could do one thing here. You see this manual link, right? We can use that to create links, because what we are doing here, we know that if we can change that count variable to any number, that will load the page for us according to what number that's equal to. Okay, so with that in mind, we can go ahead and say we want to create a get variable, and then put if condition, right? Another if. Go your if block, put that down. And now the condition you want to set is if is set, put $_get, single quote, single quote. Now inside there, let's call it manual link. Okay, so once you put that condition there, you can now use that to equate that count. You can use that and call that count variable out and use that to equate it like that. So we can create a link from this now. You see? So all that we have to do then is to define this get variable in our links and assign the values for one. For the index page, login page, we have a value of 1, and register page we have a value of 2, and so on. The same way we are doing it manually, you can now use it to create the links. Okay, so now we've done that, we can now use else condition to jump off that loop and say equate this to a number that we know that will be the default page. For instance, say call it 4. Okay, so this is what we're trying to manipulate here, right? So that means that if we put that in our links, if we put these numbers in our links, 1, 2, 3, 4, all that now can load our page. Else the count becomes 4, and then this if condition fires off. So what we're trying to do here now is what variable that count will be equal to when it comes at this line. At this point, what variable that be equal to? Will be equal to what the link the user will click. So let's put that into test, see if that's the case. Okay, set our variable here. So we need that to define our links. This is alternative way of using HTSS. So let me go ahead and comment these lines out for now, and then call this method here. So using this keyword and the method name, end of statement. So this you can call methods like that, or you can call it like that using the self keyword. Self. So either of these code will run the same thing. So let's try self for now then. So if you go ahead and save that, now you want to define these links. So what you can do is to pull up your header from your views folder. Yeah. So when you put that up, you can rename it. Let's call it manual header. For that manual link. So just when you include this header, then that's where we're going to say that get variable for our links. So I'm trying to save this will work. So we got our manual header. Now we come here to define that get request variable. All you have to do, follow that with a question mark, and then the name you want to use for your links, your key. Your key is manual link, and what is that equal to? You can say 1. no, 4 for the index page. You see? Now we're trying to create these links now. So when user clicks that link, it will load the page. These variables are equal to. So 1 for the login, 3 for the tutorials page, and 2 for the index page. We've got our links now. So in the event you don't want to use htaccess, you can just create your own variables like that and use it to load. Your controller will load it for you. But this will be inefficient as well when you're submitting your forms. And you know, but just so that you know, you can use it to create links. That's why I'm doing that, to give you you know, a bonus track, bonus video. Right, we've got our links. Now what we have to do next then is to go to our controllers folder to get our controller to load those links for us. So if you go to your index page, give a manual header, because that's what we've got in our views folder. Okay, so this now we'll use that to create our links. So if I go ahead and save this page, the law is saved, and then refresh, see we got our links. So watch down the bottom left corner of your screen. When I hover my mouse on any link, you will see that get variable appended to the resource. See, that manual link equal to 4, manual link equal 2 for the register. See that? So effectively, you know, we got our bootloader class, and this and each one of those links will pull up the page as well for you, you know, with the appropriate title. You know, it's not fancy links, it's active links. See, anyone pull up register page coming soon. But because they are get variables, the key value pair will be appended at the URL address bar, which there's no problem with that. So that shows how you know, this is the proof that our module view controller framework is intact and our bootloader can load our pages. So before we dive into using htaccess, let me quickly demonstrate to you what the problems you can anticipate with htaccess if you're using it in your root folder. Alright, so if you're thinking of using htaccess in your root folder, this is a condition you must implement. You must go to your C drive, go to the your WAMP folder, navigate all the way to bin, Apache 2211, conf folder. You will see that httpd.conf file. You open it up. Okay. So you right click it to open it up. Now once that open up, you have to go to line 116 or something like that. Yeah, line 116. You see that line there that says load module, rewrite module, and so on. You must make sure there is no pound sign appended to that. If you do, you will have a problem using your htaccess. Okay, but I will demonstrate that to you in the next video, just so you know. Okay, all right. I will stop this video right here and then continue. So we now know how we can load our links using our get variables. Okay, so that when you hover your mouse over each one, all those variables are appended at the URL. See, we set that up manually. So our effective our bootstrap class is partially complete. All right, see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.